as the toss was being flipped over by Sagar Panchal. And the Murthal Magnets have won the toss. They have selected the court in the side that they are in. Yeah, Ryan, welcome to Savai Mansingh Indoor Stadium here in Jaipur. She's not the captain, probably. The captain, of course, is Maidili. Nadia there from Chennai, the coach of Palani Tuskers. And then the Murthal Magnets team is managed here by Suman as the coach, Suman Sherawat. And the coach, of course, is Priyanka. Yeah, there she is, Suman Sherawat. The referees just go in and talk. Suman Sherawat, I'll tell you what, she's got a lot of experience in umpiring and referees as well. Now she's been the coach. We'll speak more about Suman as well. Let's go to the countdown and get this match number 2 underway.
Yeah. Let's do this. Here we go.
So the first raid will happen from the Palani Tuskers as Dhanushree will give the go-ahead to the players and the girls in green. Yeah, right, Palani Tuskers, the registered green color, as the first raid is happening here from Hussain. Right, she gets a point already. Khatijia Hussain, first point on the running hand touch on the right. And Kirti now has to go back. Wow, that was swift. Kirti Sharma not going back in time from the right cover. And Kajita, wow, nice beginning here, Ryan.
Yeah, an ideal start to this match, and we know how the stakes are very high in this game, and we see the two names of these teams itself, we can expect a lot. And I think the same nature the match started, wherein the Palani Tuskers went in and got that point in raiding. You know, that's something that they specialize in, getting points in that raiding front. And now the Murthal Magnets, also a team that can do that, and they will do that in the very first raid. Sunita there getting the point for her team.
Blows per blows. Right, that is nice to see. That has been exchanged as Nadia has just worried. She's saying, why did you go for that ankle hold? That was not needed at all on that left corner. Logeshwari Selvaraj shouldn't have gone in for that ankle hold. We always say the Aage ka rasta is Kanchana Ravi now comes in. Watch out, even the mat can be a little more tricky than what they have played earlier, so they'll have to get used to the kind of the mat. Probably they have never played on a flag mat. So this is the Yuva kabaddi series, JSG women Yuva kabaddi series, as Priyanka is now trying to just whisper something into the ears. And yeah, this is the coach, Suman Sherawat. Yeah, there she is, holding and a lot of thoughts together as well. Ryan, she's been an umpire all her career, and now she probably got a little bit of a promotion to be a coach. And nice to see that she's managing the Murthal Magnets as a coach. There was a pursuit that was attempted from Satya from the left corner, and she's got it. She's got the left corner. Goes in and attacks in from the pursuit from the left corner and has attacked Manisha. Yeah, there Suman saying, why didn't you go back in time?
Yeah, indeed. And I think that's the aspect they will look on, but I'm sure they will work on those particular strategies like this. A strategy is needed to stop that kind of comeback. And nicely done, a super raid. The first one of this game in favor of the Murthal Magnets. The block was not effective enough, and she just powered her way back to get those 3 points.
First super raid of the JSG Women's Yuva Kabaddi Series. What a way to go out there and make a hallmark for yourself. Turn the pages around and no cover combination once again. That's been the problem. Once again, Muthupriya Karnan from that left cover goes in alone. That's been the problem with all the Tamil, Kannada and the Telugu teams, isn't it? Not going in the chain with the covers. And then look at this. Surprise attack from the right in. And Khatija, the only raider who's got the points, now has to go back.
Yeah, I think there. A very good hold that came through. She tried to crawl away past. She might have gotten through, but the support, very important, came in at the right time to supplement that tackle point. But 1 point each is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think Aarti also probably stepped out of the lobby on that occasion. There.
Oh, yes.
Oh, kind of tough. Kind of tough. I'll tell you why. Because the attack had been initiated from the right in, and then Aarti went into the lobby. Maybe at the same time when the attack had happened. So a tough decision. A tough decision there. That one. But this time Nikita says, "Don't worry, Aarti. You will come back." As Maithili once again from the right corner doesn't go back in time. The problem of not having a low stance in the corners. You need to have low stance. You need to be agile. You need to be quick and fast. You cannot be having that baggage behind and say, okay, I will go for the attack for the ankle when the time comes. No, that's not the way. And once again, Palani Tuskers, I think, have found themselves in a situation here, Ryan, that no tackle points. That was a problem for the Aravalli Arrows in the first match against the brilliantly strong Himalayan Tars. I was so happy to say Himalayan Tars brilliantly strong, especially the way the men's team have performed in the Himalayan Tars. Nice to see Pushpa and everybody getting along. Super tackle situation. Is that an all-out? Yes, it will be an all-out. Marvelous. It's a super raid and 2 points as well for the all-out. It's definitely a super raid, no doubt about that. Let's flash that as well. Ryan, it's a big wipeout and it's a very big blow here for the Palani Tuskers because this is just a 15-minute and a half.
Rightly said. I mean, we just got to witness Murthal Magnets come here and do it. And they've done it in a very interesting fashion. You got to see two very good to be the one that led to the all-out. And now Khatija will come in for the Palani.
Yeah, probably Khatija Hussain is the only bright spot as of now for the Palani Tuskers. Again, running hand touch on the right corner. Aarti does not go back in time. She's done it for the second time here, Khatija.
Red.
3 raid points only from Khatija for the Palani Tuskers. That's the highlight for them. Apart from that, nothing. Once again, there was no chain, but still the right corner will come across for a block. Okay. Right, nicely done, Sneha. But from the right corner, going in for the block, Sunita should have been a little more quicker there, right?
Red.
And also coming in from behind the right cover. Right, because Maithili was there. Maithili Murugavel, the captain and the right cover defender. And now Satya.
Satya, a very prominent player for the Palani Tuskers here. Can she get past? This time she'll get tackled by a very good hold that comes in. And the Palani Tuskers, they may have gotten better in the previous raid, but you need every player to step in that raiding front to get those points.
Yeah, the surprise, isn't it? It's been a wonderful trademark that has been set across from Ankit, and that has been followed by everyone, and now even the women. Manjeet in that left in position did really well. Surprise attack from the in defenders. It's such a good trademark. And once again, Khatija has now been targeted
1 point, Murthal
during the raid.
Number 12 out.
Wonderful. You just go out there, Nikita, and target the best raider out. So easily done. And what was she doing? Not taking her left leg away. Yeah, that's a problem. Khatija, you need to be careful as a raider to stand behind and stay safe in that attack, because the opponent raiders will come to you.
Bonus plus 1 point, Palani Tuskers. Number
Ryan,
12 out.
this is a gift.
And
Wait.
yeah, indeed. And Kanchana Ravi quickly took that gift. You know, of course, she went in and got the bonus herself, but the defender there was a little too hasty, and Kanchana was always going to make her way back in that instance. And from the left side, she will have to find her way back into the bench. But can the Palani Tuskers get that tackle point? That's going to be the question here. You know, they've gotten those few raid points. I think the tackle points need to come in if they want to come back into this game.
Yeah.
But the Murthal Magnets, they will be
Bonus
smart
point,
and
Murthal
vigilant. A
Magnets.
pursuit attempt here.
Oh,
And
lovely. Manjeet Moore got
1
the
point,
bonus
Palani
point, and the
Tuskers,
pursuit
number
will be
11.
allowed because it was not a touch point. So the pursuit is legal. And what a way that Manjeet Moore, after getting the bonus, was just a little hesitant to go back in time. Good one from Logeshwari from the left corner, going in for the pursuit. Good work. As once again, Nikita comes in, and now she's got Khatija in her head, but no, right corner. She says, no, you did not touch me, Snegha. In that right corner, she's not agreeing to it. And remember, Ryan, there is one review per match. One unsuccessful review per match. Dhanshri says she's out. Can the Palani Tuskers go for a review? Sneha, can she be that first person, first player to take a review in the women's edition? No, they don't. Now, this is all Natia that the coach need to tell them. There, she could have gone for the review. She definitely could have gone for the review. The moment that happened, she's like, hey, illa. That means, no, you did not touch me. But should have gone for the review. And we haven't seen a review even in the first match. And no coach took a timeout even in the first match. Khatija wanted a second point. She gets it.
2 points, Palani Tuskers, number 6 and 12 out.
wow, just wow. Khatija here proving to be very vital for a team, getting those points. And Priyanka and Manisha, both of them victims
Timeout,
to
Palani
Khatija's
Tuskers.
raiding. Brilliance. And Naveen, you said it, and there we go. The first time out in the women's edition, we're going to witness it.
Had to, isn't it? They have to take it, because that allows the coaches to come in and talk. Let's listen to them. Let's listen to the coach. Nadia. Of course, Suman here. Now we'll get the coach's audios very soon.
Now, Murthal
Double
Magnets
ankle
here.
hold, and she's
Tackle
crossed
point.
over. My God, this is a demolition sort of a raid. She's happy as a coach, Suman Sherawat, because Nikita has gone in and probably wiped out 4 players from the Palani Tuskers. It's definitely a 4-pointer. She is happy there as a coach. As I said, 4 points.
Number 6,
Ryan,
1.
eating carrot works.
9
And I
and
can't
3
be
out.
a referee just for saying a 4-pointer. A referee now can be a coach of Suman's caliber. And now look at this, 4 points. Double ankle hold was nice. Then both the covers and the left corner, Sneha as well. What a raid here from Nikita. First 4-pointer raid in the JSW Women's Yuva Kabaddi Series. Khatija still fights on.
1 point, Palani Tuskers, number 3 out.
Yeah, kudos to Khatija for not letting that pressure get on to her. Many a times when you see 4 players from your team just move off, it is a bit of a demotivational factor. But look at this, Khatija in style getting that point for a team. And this is what they need. They need to continue to score on that raiding front, because it is evident that that's where they're getting the points. And if they can just work on that defense, get maybe a tackle point or 2, it could change the game, because the difference is just 8. And plenty of time, of course. 3 minutes in this half. So it will be interesting to see how the Palani Tuskers go on from here.
Yeah, they should. They should really gather a lot of courage, a lot of momentum. But yeah, Ryan, let's just... Oh, nice ankle hold.
Red
From the
out,
left
bonus
in.
point, Palani Tuskers, 1
Very
point,
good work.
Murthal Magnets.
Get the bonus though. The ankle hold was slaughtered right in time. Kanchana has to go back. And once again, I think Nikita, that is. Yeah, there. Beautiful. Good work.
Red.
Not Nikita there, correction. But Ryan, just going back to that Palani Tuskers. Already a Super 10 for Nikita from the Murthal Magnets. She becomes the first player from the Murthal Magnets to get a Super 10. Just going back to the Puducherry finals. Ryan, completely yours and your thoughts.
Oh, well, I think the Puducherry finals, and let's compare that with this. I would say, the expectations we come with, right? It's set at such a high standard, and especially that final game, the build-up to that final game with both the sides preparing themselves. Oh, look at this! Khatija once again stepping up for her team.
Number 12 out.
And that dash was not good enough to stop Khatija. The one positive aspect for Palani Tuskers so far in this game continues to shine. And the Murthal Magnets would have to find an answer for her in this game, Naveen.
The only way that they can probably find is not to attack her. That's the only thing. Because Khatija just had that eye where the left corner was coming around for the dash. It's a do-or-die raid. And shouldn't have been Manjeet for me. It should have been someone else. But no, Manjeet will run across. Get her hand on Lokeshwari from that left corner.
Murthal Magnets, number 1 out.
Well done. Really well done. Yeah, just going back to that finals, because Murthal Magnets and Palani Tuskers were the finalists there in Puducherry. And that was something that I never expected, that any match will overtake the Mysuru finals that we had. You know, the Periyar Panthers, where it was coached, managed, captained, everything by Lokesh Gosalia. Chain tackle again.
1 point Murthal Magnets.
Again, probably for the very first time, she's been tackled in a raid. She got 6 raid points from 6 before this. Aarti coming in with a chain, along with Manjeet, keeping Khatija down. Brilliant work. So yeah, I was just saying, what we saw in Chamundi Vihar Indoor Stadium in Mysuru, there, where Palani Tuskers were the champions for the first time in the Yuva Kabaddi series, where Ilavarasan was the man there, the coach. There's another point for Manjeet, for Nikita there, correction, for Murthal Magnets. I never expected, Ran, that any match will overtake that one, because that finals went into an extra time. For the very first time, we had an extra time in the finals
8 out.
in the Yuva Kabaddi series platform. And for the very first time in the history of Kabaddi broadcast, nowhere we would have had, or rather we would have had it before that match, an extra time ending in a tie, and then a 5-raider format going into deciding the winner of the Palani Tuskers. Right. Achaya comes in to probably save the team, but only manages a bonus. All out again. Second all out within the 15 minutes. It's tough now for the Palani Tuskers to come back here.
All in.
They need to really take some big inspirations. And Nadia just needs to understand that this team now needs to have some inspiration coming in. And probably that finals. And Ryan, the effect of that finals on me, my God. I'll tell you what, the match ended at, say, around 7:30. I was so exhausted, I just crashed at 9:30, my regular sleeping time. But then, you know what? The adrenaline was so high. I woke up at 2 and I was sleepless at 5 until 5:30 in the match, in the morning. Such was the effect of that finals on me.
Interesting. We'll get back on that, as now we look at the match summary at halftime. 26-14, a 12-point lead. And as for raid points, 5 points separating the two sides. And the tackle points, Palani Tuskers have gotten just 1 as opposed to the 5 Murthal Magnets have gotten so far. A couple of all-outs and 3 super raids. I think it was Nikita in all 3 instances, 3 points in 2 and getting 4 points another. And it's just been a very good day today for the Murthal Magnets, Naveen.
No doubt at all. And even the number of attempts from the Palani Tuskers is more, say 17. I can only remember that 4-pointer raid that went in from Nikita. That was the raid that actually devastated, and this is what I love from the Yuva Kabaddi series is data team and the graphical team, everybody. The representation of how this match has gone and progressed in. I think at that 13th minute, that 4-pointer raid that came in, which actually, as I said, devastated the Palani Tuskers and pushed them for that second all-out. And we can see what just happened there. The green line never ever been close to the black line at all. And this was that 4-pointer raid probably I was talking about that came in the 13th minute from Nikita. That she was starting to do well. Those were all the multiple point raids. But one raid just actually took off the comeback spirits from the Palani Tuskers. That was a problem. I think, this should have been reviewed. This definitely should have been reviewed for me. And I think this was a raid. Yeah, this. Nikita, as I said, this game probably in the 12 and a half minute. That was, I think, the worm that was suggesting us. And after that, the second all out. And Palani Tuskers did not lose the hopes of coming back, and also losing the hopes of probably starting the second half really well. That's why they're probably substituting a player in. They have brought in Bhumika Nagraj. Yeah, Bhumika Nagraj comes in place of Achaya. So Ryan. Oh, starts off the running hand touch in the cover. She's gone into the lobby as well, Sunita. Sunita has gone to the lobby.
1 point. Murthal Magnets.
Yeah, once
Number
again.
14 out.
They can review if they want to. Sagar Panchal is probably suggesting that one. Yeah, speak of Suman. I've seen Suman in a lot of
Red.
matches.
Right.
Of course, in franchisee tournaments and leagues and all that. She's a very, very good umpire. And now getting into a coach's role. So different, and I was so happy to see her being a coach for this match. And her team has done well. Just
Red
elevated
out.
that happiness for her.
1 point.
And she was
Murthal
happily
Magnets.
coming in and sharing her thoughts as well कि नवीन जी मुझे तो बहुत खुश लग रहा है अभी एक थोड़ा सा प्रमोशन मिल गया मैं कोच बन गई अभी I was like yeah so happy for her as well. So you speak of talent meet opportunities, everybody gets it.
Indeed. As the Palani Tuskers now evidently struggling against the Murthal Magnets here in this game, 28-14. As we look at Murthal Magnets' success rate, 73% so far. And I think the Palani Tuskers have no response for this Murthal Magnets performance. You know, you're talking about inspiration from that final. I think the one aspect that is, applicable here, I was trying to compare both, is that at halftime the Tuskers were trailing, even there in the final, but the difference was 2 points.
Yeah.
So, not quite sure if they can entirely absorb that.
Not via such raids. Definitely not via such weak attempts. He goes in for the bonus
Red out, 1
point
point, Murthal
and then
Magnets.
completely plants her leg in front of the left corner. And that was a problem. Yeah, there. That gave a lot of time for the left flank completely from the left corner. Left in, everybody. Aarti also coming in from the right cover to push off the radar. And now they can experiment with the bench as well as Nikita goes out. She's done her job today. Wonderful, wonderful raiding skills.
11 out.
Couple of changes as Kavita comes in. And I think there was one more substitution. Right. Manjeet goes out and Palak has been brought in. Palak Duhan. So, Ryan, 2 good raiders now been rested. And 2 reserve raiders probably have been inducted inside as Sunita comes in for her raid. First time a combination tackle.
1 point, Palani
And
Tuskers.
first time, Palani Tuskers have shown some vengeance in the defense. Yeah, Nadia probably will be happy. She wants to just talk to her players during the raid. Surprise attack from Khatija. So Khatija now has to do both raiding and defend for her team. All right. Couple of points, I think.
Raiders have 2 points.
Yes.
Palani Tuskers.
Lovely.
Number 66 and 12 out.
Yeah, the moment she went into that raid, she never looked like she's going to attack the right corner. But then she raises away from that left flank towards the right and uses the lobby again. That's one thing that I have seen from Khatija very nicely, that she uses the lobby and then rolls over. That's good.
Minutes, have 11 minutes to go through this game. Oh, tackle point once again
Red
coming in
out, 1 point
for the
Palani
Palani Tuskers. And this is spectacularly done. You know, they got that one in the second half. And also after that, they got the words from the coach. And here they will get, I think, their 3rd tackle point and a very good hold there.
Yeah. Logeshwari again, the ankle hold coming into good effect, and also the combination. So, for the first time, we've got 3 players in the Murthal Magnets' den. It's a super tackle situation for the very first time for the Murthal Magnets. They've never been reduced from, 5 players? 6 players? This is the first time they are down to 3. And they need to now be very correct in their calculation. They need to just go back, not take too much time, not take too much. Raider out, timed out. As I said, not take too much time. She took all the 30 seconds. She's gifted away 2 points. It's a super tackle, Satya. And now this is the experience that they need to understand, as Nadia there again asks Satya, Ennama, Yema, Kekliyama unuku the countdown. That's what she probably will be asking. Oh God. 30 seconds was run down. And that has also now brought a revival back for the Murthal Magnets. As Palak now comes into raid. Ryan, such a detrimental raid, I should call.
Indeed, and I think the
Bonus
biggest
point,
impact
Murthal
is it was
Magnets.
a super tackle situation, and 2 points were given away, whereas it was literally 0 points that was going to be given, and instead you've given away 2 in a match wherein you are slowly starting to gain momentum on that defensive end, and it was a good opportunity on the other side. But look, right after that, a revival has taken place for Murthal Magnets, along with them going on the other side and getting a bonus point. So what's happened in those 2 raids is a transaction totally of 3 points going the Murthal Magnets' way, along with the revival. So
very
the
well
Magnets would be very happy for getting all those points, but as for the Tuskers, they are trailing, so it's going to be very expensive for them.
Yeah, nicely put across. It was a 3-pointer deficit that raid cost them. And once again, nice kick. Sunita does well, and
1
Logeshwari.
point. Murthal Magnets, number
See,
1
the
out.
technique of ankle holds is where you always stay low. If you're up like that, there, you see her, she's
Right.
not kneeling down, she's not squatting. She's up on her waist, and then she goes to the ankle hold, bends down. So that allows the raider to understand where the ankle hold is coming in from. Priyanka, look at the way she
Raider
goes
out,
for
1 point,
the thigh
Murthal
hold.
Magnets.
She's a cover defender, and that's a wrestler's move for sure. She's got that wrestler's build, Priyanka, the captain of Murthal Magnets. And yeah, Muthupriya, of course, was stuck. Couldn't just escape that hold at all. See, Ren, as a
Right.
cover defender, you exhibit
Right.
your skill even from the corner. That's good. She's a happy captain. Why not? What a wrestler's move that was. And suddenly when you go to the corners, you try something different. You try an ankle hold. You try something which is not in your armory. And you start to give away points. Yeah, like this. See?
Raiders
Like
have
this.
2 points. Murthal
There is no
Magnets.
proper right corner
Number
now
6,
for the Palani Tuskers because
6
Sneha is
and
not around.
14
And see, you
out.
wanted to go for the ankle hold, Bhumika. And goes back.
Yeah, Palak there, the substitute coming off the bench and getting on the score sheet through a multi-pointer raid. And that would also prove to be a positive aspect, you know, for the Murthal Magnets. They've identified asset off the bench, and here
out,
Katija,
1
the
point,
one
Murthal
raider
Magnets.
who is getting points for all the Tuskers, has also been caught out. And it's going to go once again the Murthal Magnets' way, staring at another rollout perhaps.
Why that is because of Priyanka. Another wrestler's move. There you go. Back hold.
Raid.
Strong back hold. She just got the angle right. And then she said, Katija, go back on the bench. It's going to be, as you said, Ryan, third all out in a 30-minute game. Tough. Very tough. So make that 40 now for the Murthal Magnets.
1 plus 2, 3 points. Murthal Magnets. All out Palani Tuskers.
Yeah, and this is just not what we expected altogether, but I'm sure the Palani Tuskers will have identified what they've done wrong in this game and come back stronger tomorrow. As for the Murthal Magnets, look at this,
Substitution, Palani Tuskers, please
40-18
come.
with over 6
Number
minutes
10.
remaining. That we
Number
talk about
10
when
in,
we want to talk about
3 out.
dominant performance. And that's
Number
what they've
4
come
in,
out to do.
5 out.
Led by their captain,
Number
of
2
course,
in,
Priyanka on the defensive duties, who's the India international
14 out.
who got those back-to-back tackle points.
Substitution,
It will be
Murthal
interesting to see
Magnets.
how the Murthal Magnets go on
13
in the rest
8
of this
out.
tournament as well, because we've seen their raiding fortress. You know, you have Nikita, also Palak, another one who's off the bench. It'll be a very interesting campaign altogether here.
I see Priyanka has been good, but Priyanka sometimes can be a captain who does not want to highlight herself too much. Today she's got 3 tackles, good. But look at this. Now
Red
she
out.
allows the other
1
players
point,
to
Murthal
probably go
Magnets.
in. There, from the right corner, the tackle came in. And this is the bench strength, remember? Soundarya Ramasamy came in. And again, Achaya came in. And then also along with her, Viveka Ravichandran also came in. So that is what a good leader is, Priyanka. See again, Khatija, once again just running blind. Yeah, this is the captain we are talking about. She's got loads and loads of experience. And she being on the mat itself is a soothing factor. And I'll be interesting to see that match where Himalayan Tars take on the Murthal Magnets, because come Himalayan Tars. Oh, that's a good tackle. That's really well done. Turn the raider around.
1 point, Palani Tuskers.
For the very first time, something nice to see from the defense of the Palani Tuskers, especially from the right corner now. I think that was Sneha. Yeah, she was. Yeah, Sneha there. Look at this. Turn. Anti turns the raider and once again rolls her over and changes the direction. Good skill. 3 skills actually exhibited from the defender. First, the anti-turn, then the rollover, and then change of directions.
Raider
This
out.
tie hold.
1 point, Murthal
What do you say
Magnets.
about this now? But yeah,
Wait.
Yeah, well,
see,
think
we,
given
we
the
are
coach's
now
reaction
actually looking
there-
at what Nadia is actually going through as a coach.
Red.
Ryan, if you remember, any team that has done well is via the boss of the team. When you say Palani Tuskers so many times, it's because of those coaches who've done well. And once again,
1
weak
point, Murthal
attempt.
Magnets. Number 10
So we saw
out.
what Ramesh Perumal did for the current champions in the men's side, and we know what Ilavarasan can do, and we know what Rajkumar Rathi can do for the Murthal Magnets as the coach, and we know what Yogesh Nagar can bring in, even though his team doesn't respond. He's just there. He's just there thinking. So we really need such thinkers. Now, see, that is what Suman is doing. Suman, as we know, that she's, and once again, Khatija
Raider out. 1 point,
now
Murthal
has no
Magnets.
problem in going back to the bench every time. I think this is the 4th time she's been sent back on the bench because of Priyanka. Look at that. And even without Suman, Priyanka does the thinking. There, she goes for the legs, and then she's got the support from the right cover as well. No problem as Kirti Sharma comes in, and look at that. That is what you need. Kabaddi is a thinking game. Even with 44 points on the board, Priyanka is not stopped thinking at all. Because she knows the score difference. She knows only the top teams will go through to the summit round, because there is just 2 rounds in this series, in this edition. Survival, summit. That's it. So when you are in that sort of a mind space, whether it is a single round robin or a double round robin, the thinker needs to be the coach. And for me, I think Nadia, needs to start thinking, at least from the next match, or right away from the time she goes back to the hotel room
1
with
point
her
each.
with her players.
Raider out. Number 6 also out. Number 6.
rightly said, Naveen. That's going to be a very important factor for all of them to absorb, irrespective of
Correct,
what
sorry.
comes out in this game.
Yeah, Ran, sorry. I just got bursted with the laughter because Priyanka now wants to review this.
Raider.
She'll be the first captain to exercise a review in the JSG Women's Yuva Kabaddi Series, Murthal Magnets. And that shows her thinking ability. Sagar Panchal
Only Raider. Okay, please go.
says defender is safe, maybe.
Murthal Magnet challenge is Raider out. Our decision 1 point each. Please review.
Ryan? See? She's proving it that she's
Yeah.
a thinking captain.
Yeah, I think this is what we got to witness. 2 things that didn't happen in the first game happen here. And now, first was the timeout, of course, and now the review being executed. And yeah, I think that's a good aspect put in. She's a thinking captain. The
Yeah.
the
I think you
presence
know
of
what?
her, her
Yeah,
vision.
I think Priyanka might be safe here because the raider would have stepped into the lobby even without a touch.
1 point each.
Oh, review unsuccessful, 1 point each.
Your rules or nobody rules.
Priyanka accepts it with a smile and walks off. She knows it. She knows it. Saying, I just exercised it. So, the raider did not go into the lobby. And Priyanka was imbalanced She was outside the lobby, so review was unsuccessful. She was completely outside the lobby. And now Nadia.
Yeah, we can't quite hear what the coaches are saying, but I think the key aspect is going to be, gain as much as experience over the last couple of minutes in this match, because as Naveen said earlier, after this round, there's just the summit round. So attaining everything out of every minute is important as they progress through, because they're going to have a match tomorrow wherein the mindset needs to be changed entirely, especially for the Palani Tuskers, because the amount of breathing space you have throughout the season is not going to be as much. And here, that little bit of space was not given to the Raider, and the support comes in as the Tuskers get.
Wait, number 9.
Yeah, she'll get that point, and look at the stare that she got from Suman as she was running away. But good tackle though. Diving ankle hold would have been dangerous outside the back line, because this is just 11 by 8 on the size of the court. But speak of the size of the partners that we have got, that is immeasurable, because the Yuva Kabaddi Series Green Earth initiative is now stepped into 254 now, Ryan. That's a big support that's coming in. And the next match, of course, is Periyar Panthers and the Panchala Pride. They'll be clashing up against each other. 254 saplings that's been planted. And speak of the partners, yeah, why not mention about fan code? They've been our backbone every season from the last 7 editions, and now the 8th. And for this one, we have a healthcare partner as well, Mangalam Plus Medicity Jaipur. We have the physio partner, JSS College of Physiotherapy, Mysuru.
1 point, Palani Tuskers.
And then now here, 1 point for the Palani Tuskers with the support of the defense coming through. And then we have a healthy snacking partner, the Flavor Republic. I'll tell you what, Ryan, I was actually missing you
Substitution, Palani Tuskers.
today
Number
because
7
I
in, 4
got
out.
to eat nice, not oil fried, but it's called I think oil free fries, air fried makhanas from our healthy snacking partner today, the Flavor of Republic. The Flavor Republic. And then we have a pain relief partner called
1
Hoop.
point, Palani Tuskers.
As Palani Tuskers get a raid point in the last dying minutes of the match. So, Ryan, this victory is as clean as Makhana for our health
Match over.
from the Murthal Magnets. What's it?
Three and a 22-point victory for the Murthal as they will debut in style here in the JSG Yuva kabaddi series. And I think the Palani Tuskers women, I'm hoping that they come back stronger tomorrow, because if you look at the history of Palani Tuskers in any campaign, not quite sure if they've started with a defeat. Anyhow, that being said, we will get to see something else over the next few days. But here we go. All our viewers on fan code must have enjoyed the first 2 matches. Of course, we're going to have another match next, wherein we see the Periyar Panthers going up against the Panchala Pride. But the summary of this game, 24 raid points, more raid points for the Magnets than what the Tuskers women put through entirely, and tackle point landslide difference for the Murthal Magnets. 3 all-outs and extra point share between both the sides. 3 super raids and 1 super tackle for the Murthal Magnets. And also the successful raids, 16. Obviously it was going to be the Magnets who had more, but it was Khatija who kept things open for Palani Tuskers in that raiding front. 13 successful tackles, 1 do-or-die raid, wherein the Magnets succeed, because it was a very good raid that we can't forget, and bonus points this time favoring the Palani Tuskers. So a lot of ups and downs for both the sides. If you look at the graphical representation of what took place in this, of course it is the Murthal Magnets who came out on top, hitting that 45 mark, and the Palani Tuskers just couldn't score points. They couldn't give multiple points all together. The same way you look at the Murthal Magnus, there are certain points wherein, they went on to score multiple points and get, a lot ahead of the other team. And when you think of the Palani Tuskers, you can't think of many instances wherein they scored multi-point raids. I think there was just one. But the best raider, of course, Nikita, who had massive raids, 2 super raids in total. One was the 3-pointer and the other was that big 4-pointer and a massive strike rate. 157, that is a spectacular way to start altogether. 157, I think that's a big number to start off with the name. And it'll be interesting to see how she's going to.
Now they can experiment with the
progress
bench
as a
as well
raider.
as
This was
Nikita
the
goes
first
out.
one
She's done her job
wherein
today.
She charged her way
Wonderful,
through and
wonderful
got
raiding
7
skills.
points.
11
And
out.
then, yeah,
Couple
she was
of,
targeting the corner very
changes as
nicely
Kavita
and getting
comes
the
in.
point, getting better
And I think,
of all of them. And that shows how
was one
smart
more
a raider she is. It is important to switch on
Right.
your thinking
Manjeet
caps
goes out
in a
and
match
Palak
like this and get
has
those
been
points all
brought in.
together.
Palak
And Nikita
Duhan.
did a good job
So,
throughout the entire
right.
game. She did a
2 good
brilliant job
raiders now been
by,
rested. And
coolly,
2
calmly going and getting
reserve
points and doing
raiders
justice
probably
to that
have
jersey
been
number 10
inducted inside as Sunita comes
she
in for
proved to
her
be
raid.
very, very effective
Ah, first
for her
time,
team today.
first time a
And the best
combination
defender, of
tackle.
course, is going to be
And
Sneka
first time,
from
Palani Tuskers
Palani
have shown
Tuskers.
some
9
vengeance
tackles
in the defense.
initiated, no super tackle, but a fair
Maria
success
probably
rate.
will be
So
happy. She wants to
one
just
positive
talk to her
aspect
players
for
during the raid.
the Palani Tuskers to take from
Surprise
this. Of course,
attack,
Khadija's
surprise
rating
attack
was
from
there,
Khadija.
but,
So
one of
Khadija
their
now
players, Sneka, will be
has
the best
to,
defender.
do
Yes,
both,
this was a very good
raiding
point
and
when she
defense
got better of the raider.
for her team.
And yeah, not quite. The zone-wise unsuccessful raids will not be applicable, but she had a good.
Yeah, right. Couple of points, I think.
Raider saved 2 points.
Yes.
Palani Tuskers.
Lovely.
Number 66 and 12 out.
That being
Moment
said,
she
it's
went
going
into
to
that
be an
raid, she never
interesting
looked like she's
game.
gonna attack
One
the
more
right
match
corner.
is what we have
Then
remaining. Before that,
raises
do
away
stay
from
tuned
that
for the
left
post-match
flank towards the
presentation.
right.
This is Ryan alongside
Uses the lobby
Naveen
again.
signing off.
That's one thing that I have seen from Khadija very nicely, that she uses the lobby and then rolls over. Good.
Let's have 11 minutes to go through this game. Oh, tackle point once again coming in for the Palani Tuskers. And this is spectacularly done. They got that one in the second half and all.